Same as last time, was muted. Okay. Welcome to today. I am going to share my screen for this one. Let me bring my screen over here and share this. Let me just double check that I'm still live. Because I think yes, there I am. Okay. Let me turn myself off of that. So today we're going to talk about how to engage off post. So this is like some extra stuff. This is really not on the DMO. The DMO, I talk about engagement, prospects. You're going to engage with new friends on Tuesday. So on Monday, birthdays and prospects, you're going to say happy birthday to everybody. I like to do that in Messenger. You are going to engage. I start with 25. If you want to grow, do 50. If you're really trying to grow, try to do 100. I like to try to do 100 most days. That way, if I don't get to it on another day, I'm still doing an average of way more than 50. Prospects, people who you would love to join your business. You're just engaging on their posts. Tuesday is birthdays and new friends. So you're going to go into your friends list. You're going to filter by recent, and you're going to make sure you send a message to every person who accepted your friend request last week and say, hey, thanks for the connection. I came across your profile. I thought this and that. I wanted to send a friend request. Wednesday, you're going to engage off birthdays and your feed. So you're going to go into your feed. Now you'll see a whole bunch of new people. You'll see all the people that you were responding with last week. So in your feed, every Wednesday, you should see a bunch of new faces. And if you don't, you're missing some of these steps. Thursday, you're doing memories. Friday, you're doing group members. On the weekends, you're doing the oldest friends. So when you come back around to Wednesday, all those people that you engaged with all of a sudden should be showing up in your feed. That's the whole point of engagement. Engagement is you're searching for somebody who you want to start prospecting. And second is you want to push all of your posts into their feed. So when you're talking curiously about your product or your business, that they're seeing that so that they come to you and ask you about it. You're not going to reach out to them and be like, hey girl, I have a goal to sign up 100 people and your name came up, whatever. So here's another way that you can engage. And I'm kind of doing this with my team now. I'm sort of like, this is what I say is the starting. This is what got me from 200 friends in a dead algorithm to starting to really make an income and have people coming to me. Like my daughter put this sticker on here and now I can't get it off. So I start here. Once you're successfully doing this, that's like the big net. Then you need to pull yourself in and you need to really start honing into that warm market. Okay. This is collecting a cold market, right? This is kind of like just going through your cold market. Your warm market are the people that are interacting with you. So let me share my screen. So here, these are your warm market. Okay. So your warm market is, put this over here. Your warm market is these people. So I posted today, I just posted that. Okay, 10 people have interacted. So this is my warm market right here, this list of people. So I'm looking at this list and almost all of them I've already talked to about my business or they're part of my business on the sideline, but I recognize all those names. So you want to recognize the names of the people who are interacting with you very, very regularly. You want to see them and know who they are. So this one, I'm looking through, I recognize all these names. I've already talked to them about my business, or I have them on my team already. So you're just going to go through all of your old, this one didn't get a whole lot of play, it got a lot of comments though. So we're going to go into comments. This is not a business post. This is just like one of my lifestyle posts. I had memories popping up on my memories and I wanted to chat about it. That's part of my life, my memories. So these people, so she's on my team. She's sidelined to me. This is my cousin who doesn't believe in direct sales. She is a super customer of mine. This one's also a customer of mine. This person I met at a networking event. You should know all these people. I've talked to her about being on my team already. She's got another business that she loves. She's a super customer. This one's a super customer. This one right here, Sarah. If you're in this group, I'm going to pick on you. So, Sarah, I have not really talked to about my business. I can go over here. I can see I just friend requested her recently. She's kind of new. I don't know how she found this group, Sarah, if you're, or no, she might not be in this group. I take that back. I forgot what group I'm in. So this is on my main page. So I would go to Sarah and I can see this, it's grayed out because I'm not on there. I don't want to click on there. So I'm going to go to her page. Now I can see her friend request. I friend requested her this past week. Okay. So she just accepted and here's my engagement. Thanks for accepting my request. What's been keeping you busy on social these days? She didn't reply. That's okay. So now she's seeing my stuff because I sent her that message. So now Sarah, I'm going to go engage off her page. So caffeine and all the things. I love this. She's obviously in direct sales. And I'm going to just say, oh my goodness. I have a coffee cup habit. I love that one. Okay. So that's just, I'm engaging. I'm helping to cheer her on. Okay. And so, she may be just a sideline runner for me, that I have a lot of people who follow me on my page who end up being just great supportive friends. They comment on my stuff. I comment on this stuff, their stuff, because they're, doing really well where they are and they don't want to move. Like me, I'm doing really well where I am. I am, I say, married to these devices. Nobody has them and I'm not giving them up. So not looking to go anywhere else, but I'm always looking for other people who are open to, other free affiliate opportunities like LTK or Amazon. So I'm looking for them always. So I'm chatting with people like, hey, I know you're killing it over there, but are you open to other affiliate opportunities, especially if they're free? And so we chat about that. And if they're not, great. Then I'm really looking forward to cheering you on. We need more of that in the world. I'm here for you. Like, I'm here for that. I'm your hype girl. Like, I will hype you up. You are not happy where you are. I'll show you another way. If you're happy where you are, I'm going to be your hype girl. And I'm going to help you with comments and likes and cheering your team on when they're successful. If you're not doing this for your sideline people, then let me just tell you, if they ever wake up without a paycheck, this happens all the time, they will never reach out to you because you never hyped them up. You never said great job. We can all win everywhere. I'm excited for all my friends to win anywhere in any world. I don't care if your husband's making a bunch of money and you don't have to work. I don't care if you just got promoted in your real job and you're like kicking ass. I don't care if you just graduated from school. I don't care if you're making money on social media. I don't care if you're trying to make money on social media. I'm going to hype you up because you are trying. You are doing something that you are called to do and you're excited, and I'm going to hype you up, and you should too. We are not competing. We are not. And quit looking at your sideline sisters as competition, and you will get a lot further. So going back to that post, so this is how you engage off comments. And you should be like, once you get this down pat and you're doing it consistently, most days, then you need to start really focusing on engaging with your warm market, these people that you've been collecting and engaging with who are now engaging with you. And maybe you throw that in on the weekends that you do that. Maybe you do it every day, however you want to do it. But when you're ready to go from 25 friend engagements a day to 50, let this be where you find the other 25. So maybe you're doing 25 here on birthdays and whatever I suggest next. And then your other 25 are going to come from the likes and comments on your own posts. And if you don't have that many, then, do more here and then do whatever you have on your likes and comments. So we're going to go through and find another person who I don't know. So I just met at a networking meeting. She is also in direct sales and does some other stuff, probably in this group because I invited everybody from my from my networking event. I invited all of them to come and join us over here so they could learn some stuff about social media. And so I'm going to go over to her page and hype her up. And you know what this does? This really helps them out because everybody needs more love. She's talking about Georgia Spring. I love Georgia. Oh, I gotta spell this right. Okay. And that's what spell check is for. I don't know why I can't spell my own state. In all seasons. That's why I've never moved. And you notice I'm not just like, oh my God, love, oh my God, like. I'm actually writing a full sentence. I get more, you get more algorithm points when you actually do like a real response. If there's a long post, if you have a long post and you don't have time to read the whole thing, I'll scan it, I'll pull one thing out that strikes me, and I'll say, oh my gosh, this hit hard, and then repeat and then just copy it and paste it. You know, I don't have time to read all your long posts. I did a long post today. People probably do the same thing with me. Sometimes I have time to read them, and a lot of times I don't. But I still want to hype you up and give you, you know, the help that you need with your algorithm. So I'm also going to reply here as well, of course. So I'm going to read these a little bit more carefully. Oof. So talking about what happened in 2020 on Facebook is a good way to lose your page. So don't do that. And don't, in things like this and things like this. And I was supposed to be saying what, like this is a good example of people not reading. What is one thing you didn't appreciate about those months? I guess they're thinking about the bad things. I was thinking about the good things. They're good things that you appreciated, that you appreciate. Like I had more time. I had a lot more time, and I didn't appreciate that when I was in it because I was so upset that we were all stuck at home, right? So I'm going to go through and I'm going to engage off each one of those. Like Teresa, she's a new one. I don't recognize her off bat. Let me see. I always go and see if I have a conversation. I am friends with her. So double check if you're friends before you send the message because she might just be following you. And so here is where I'm going to show you that I send the same thing every time. And I have an engagement question. So new friends, that's what I send to them. Right here. And I sent her the friend request, and I know that because there's no message. If they send me a friend request and I accept it, I immediately send them a message. Hey, thanks so much for reaching out. Where did you see my profile? So the Boards is a really good app. If you're ready to spend some money, you want to always say, hey, name. I do have an autoresponder that will do this for you. I like to do it by hand still. I do other parts with my autoresponder, but this part I like to do by hand still. I just feel like it's more personable. Anyway, so I sent her that, and I'm going to comment on something she's done. We're going to love because that gives you more algorithm points. And I'm going to say morning, happy Thursday. Today's Thursday, right? Yes, that's why I'm here. So that's the way to engage off your post. And so you want to start really, if they stop by and say something nice on your page, you really want to do the same for them. You really, really do. Now you could go through everybody. This girl is, oh no, I know her. I know her from a networking event, and she also is indirect sales. So talking about a scripture. I don't resonate with that so much. Oh, those people look like fun people. I like to say, oh my goodness. Okay. And so we know each other. She is in one of the networking events that I go to. I highly recommend some of these in-person networking events. They're so fun. And when you're doing them, you're not there to get sales. You're there to build relationships and add people to your friend group on Facebook. That's the goal of them. So people go to these networking events and they're like, it just really didn't work out for me. Nobody bought. I'm not there to buy. I don't usually even bring a product. I'm there to give value, to help them. Now I go and I talk about this group. And I'm like, hey, join me over here. I'd rather them come here and see me every Tuesday, Thursday than to only see them one time at a networking event where they didn't buy my toothpaste, because I don't care if you buy my toothpaste. I want to build a relationship. And if I can help you meet a need with skin, teeth, tan, bank account, I want you to reach out to me. That's the goal of networking. Okay, so I've gone through that one. This one is mostly about Tanner. So here's how to engage off your business posts when it's a curious business product. Okay, so this is Tanner. I'm going to grab my Tanner response. It's basically the same for everyone. And I have all of these boards for my team. And we go down to the like and love. This is exactly what I send. Let's see if it's on somebody else's page. And so Kelly is Megan. Thank you so much. I'm not going to reach out to you. Belinda is a customer. Tanya's a customer. This girl is totally new. She is friends with me. I'm going to hop over to Messenger. She said, and I didn't get this message, so you guys be checking your messages. So I'm going to say, hey, Jolene. I can't see that I even said that correctly. Thank you so much for the love on my Sunless Tanner post. So this is what it says. Thank you so much for the love on my Sunless Tanner post. Were you looking for more information or just cheering me on? That's what you send to every person who likes one of your curious business posts. So that was my curious business post for yesterday. Right there. I did an inspiration and a lifestyle. I didn't do two lifestyles in a curiosity post. And now I'm following up with everybody who liked it. If you are not following up on your likes on all of your posts, then you're missing sales, because a lot of people will like it. And then when you ask them, they'll be like, yeah, actually, I was cheering you on, but I'm also interested. So this is my uncle. Jennifer Johnson is on my team. Lainey, I don't recognize her. So let me reach out to Lainey. She's a brand new person that I just friended. So I friended her on March 15th. She's already liking my Tanner stuff. So hi, Lainey. And then I just copy and paste. Now, when you're copy and pasting like this, you have to be very careful. Make sure you're changing the name and make sure you're not going too fast or you'll get spammed. So I'm asking her. Okay. So I go back here and I'm looking at Chris. Never recognized Chris. I don't know who Chris is. Let me go see. Chris. What does this mean? I don't know why Messenger's doing that. They're getting so careful with these messages. Yes. Of course, it's the same browser I just used. Okay. So here is the group we're headed. Oh, she is a land investor in Mexico, and I'm actually looking to buy another Airbnb outside the United States. I'm really looking in the Bahamas. She's doing a lot of investing in Mexico, so I wanted to follow that group. Um, and so I'm gonna say, hi, Chris. Probably don't need it. I'm gonna add a little bit. Well, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I don't think she's in Mexico, so there you go. So that's Chris. Chris is seeing my stuff because Chris got a message from me right here. She actually messaged me before I messaged her. So that was Chris. Melissa is a customer of mine. Brooke, I don't know Brooke. Let me go look at Brooke. Brooke, I just connected with in January. Actually, I missed her. I friended her and then I found her. So I connected that way. So I'm gonna say, hi, Brooke. Same thing. Now, just because I've messaged them, they're going to see even more of my posts. And today, guess what I'm posting about? Today, I'm posting about how who knew Sunless Tanner could pay my cell phone bill. Y'all really are looking for an easy 30-minute tan that lasts all week. That's what I'm saying today. So that's Brooke. So this is what you do every single post. And this is where you get more. I don't know Melinda, I don't think. Let me double check. I said happy birthday to her on March. Actually, my autoresponder did. She didn't respond, but guess what? She saw my post because I sent her. Now, she also loved my whitening toothpaste and didn't say anything, but I'm going to ask her again. You're commenting on my stuff. I'm asking you, you're not responding. So there you go. Maybe she's going to like my tanner. Okay, so there's that one. So you guys should be doing this on every single post, your Curious Business ones and all the rest of them, because this is your warm market. This is like people are going into your store. They're opening the door. When they comment on something on your rack or anywhere in there, that is your chance to develop a relationship with them so that they'll see more of your posts. If you are not replying and commenting and reaching out to these people, then they're not going to see what you're doing. And then you're posting for no good reason at all. So you have to be engaging, and I engage and do all my engagement. The reason why these bolded posts are last is because I want to do all of the rest of my DMO during the day so that whoever those people will see this next bolded post I do. If you're not doing all the other work before you post, no one's seeing it. Don't waste time. Go do something else. I mean, don't waste your time. I don't know, Pat. Pat, I think, is part of my organization. I'm not going to add her. I think I've messaged her. Oh, you know what? She must have been unfriended. So I do have a program who unfriends inactive friends. I'm actually going to post about that tomorrow because I came across another girl on my team and I was looking at her page and I was like, you know what? You don't have enough active friends. Let's do a free scan to find out how many active friends you have. And so that's what you're going to do. You're going to go through, of course, I go a lot faster when I'm not showing you guys how to do this. That's how you're going to engage off your posts. And so pick out, like maybe you don't have a lot of prospects. So your Monday, you're like, I have birthdays, but I really don't have a whole lot big prospect list yet. Do your own post that day. Maybe you don't have a group yet. Maybe you don't have a group yet. And so during that day, you're going to do birthdays and then you're going to engage off your own posts. Get used to engaging off your own posts. If they come by and they say something nice to you and you don't reply, you don't go do that. Sometimes I just say, oh my gosh, a post about my daughter and I, people will like it. There'll be 50 or 75. I'll go back to everyone and be like, thank you so much for stopping by my page and giving me a like. I don't know if you know it, but in my industry, it helps me so much every time you give me that thumbs up. That does two things. It tells them thank you for spending their time with you, for stopping by. And it tells them that you're in that industry, especially in my industry. If they don't know who you are, they're going to be like, what industry is she in? They're going to go start looking on your page. They're going to start asking some questions. And if it's something that resonates with them, they're going to reach out and ask you about it. So use the likes and comments, especially the likes, you guys. I would say over 75% of my sales on posts that are coming from my feed, meaning new people that aren't in my group yet, come from likes, not comments. They're coming from the likes. So make sure you're messaging the likes. Make sure you're messaging the comments. Don't just reply. You're going to reply, right here. So right here, I would engage off these 43 people. Hang around with me long enough and I'll trick you into believing in yourself. You have been warned. I'll just comment. I appreciate you liking my post about believing in yourself. I hope you are working with somebody who helped you believe in yourself too. That's it. Not join my team, not did you want more information? I'm not even talking about my business here. I'm just telling you, I hope you're working with somebody who believes in you so you can believe in yourself. And I can go back to all of these people, and I'll do that when I get off. That'll be a part of my engagement. These likes are so important. This is your warm market. This is my warm market right here. I have 33 comments and 11 likes. These are the people who are hyping me up, who want to know what I'm doing, who are interested. All of these are 11 people who liked my Sunless Tanner post. I'm going to go back and make sure I've sent them all a message. I think I have. A lot of these people are the same as the other people that I was just looking at, which means they've liked 2 of my Sunless Tanner posts. So they might be ready to buy. Who knows? So then you make sure in the comments that you're, of course, responding. So let me show you what I mean about that. And I haven't done this one yet. So this post I need to work. So I will go back and reply to each one of these, and that counts as my engagement. So right here, there were 43 people who liked, and there are 19 comments. So that's 60 engagements that I can get off just one post. And those are engagements with my warm market. Now, a lot of those are my team. I don't engage a lot with my team because I don't want to just see my team in my feed. So I tell my team in advance, I'm watching what you're doing. I may not be reacting to it because I don't want Facebook to keep pushing your stuff in my feed. I want to see new people, and I got to leave room for that. So I'll engage with everybody else. But this is how you engage off posts. You should be doing that. Make sure you're not forgetting to go back and give love where you've got love. Like that's just, that's a good Southern girl thing to do, right? So I hope that helps. Next week, join me. I will be, cruising for a whole week. So expect me to not be on time. We got a whole nice list of, Let me tell you what to expect for next week. There are a couple things. So a whole bunch of stuff we're going to be working on next week. Shoot, I meant to have this pulled up already. I'm so sorry. We are talking about mindset, goal setting, recruiting, creating recruitment posts, hooks that get attention, all of that stuff. So we're talking about that. And on Tuesday and Thursday, the 2nd and the 4th, let me see, they've jacked around with my cruise schedule because, Haiti's in such turmoil. We were supposed to go to their private island and now we are not. So on Tuesday, let's see, on Tuesday, I will be off the boat. Thursday, I will also be off the boat. So I may do early morning lives, and then you guys can just go back and find them. That's what I'll do. I'll get up whenever I wake up at like 5:30 or 6. I'll go ahead and do the live. I'll stick it in here. And then you guys can just grab it when you can, because at 10 o'clock on Tuesday, I'll be on the beach floating around in the ocean, and there's no Wi-Fi on their island. And then on Thursday, I'll be in Jamaica, and we are traveling up to the Blue Hole. And I do have international service, but I'll be in a bus on the way to that excursion, and it'll be loud. So stay tuned to hear, and I'll give you a tour of my stateroom. We have a balcony suite and two connecting suites. Listen, I use the money that I make in this business to take my girls on a spring break trip, and I'm bringing my best friend along, and it's just going to be so much fun. So I hope you'll find me next week, and I apologize about the time change, but I look forward to doing it. I was going to pre-record something and stick it here, and I don't know. It never shows up the right way online, so I just didn't do that. Anyway, you only have a few more days to get in on the giveaway for the little pink sticker maker that I'm going to do. It has labels and a sticker maker that connects to your computer, and you can print off your little stickers for your packages. I'm going to be giving that away the second week in April. So you have the rest of this week and next week to post an introduction post in here about you. You don't have to say anything about your business. Just say what you're doing, like maybe your why or something like that. Engage off all the posts in March. So comment down below, hashtag replay, hashtag live, or what your takeaway was. Post a color block of the biggest takeaway that you've had for the month. Those things are going to get you entries into this giveaway. And then however many entries, I'm going to plug you in, and then I'm going to spin the wheel April 8th after I'm back from my cruise, and we'll do that live here. And then I'll see who wins, because this is a big, it's a big, I don't know. It's like all over the internet, this little pink, it's like a mushroom brand. I don't know which brand it is, but I got it, and I was thinking about using it, and then I was like, I should put stickers on all my stuff, but that's not my jam. And I'm like, I want to give it to somebody who it is their jam. So super cute, pink stickers, pink device. And it's going to be to the lucky winner who helps me redo my algorithm here. So you create the post in here, and I'll accept it. And that is going to give you entries into this drawing. So have a wonderful weekend, you guys. And I will see you on the Floating Seas next week for these other 2 days that we're going to talk about. Bye, y'all.